effect.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Alright, what up, gang? It's your boy out here, Odysseus, aka the American Gangster, aka yours truly. I am back in action. Woke up today, nice and early, motivated, had a nice little theme of the podcast, had nice little stories lined up for you, a little current event for you, so yeah, I figured strike while the iron's hot, get it in. Alright. Yeah, today's podcast, hold on. Just like all the others, brought to you by the American Snuff Company. Quality snuff since 1782. Really dig that product. I know I'm always talking about it, but it's like, one, it helps me quit smoking. Two, like, how much more American can you get than being founding your company in 1782? You know, like, they ain't had to change shit since then, so they fucking got it right the first time. You know, love them. All right, I'm trying something new with the lights here today. I wanted more colors, you know. Nothing wrong with the colors of the flag, you know, America, but I see they're kind of shining on my face. I don't know if that's distracting or if it's kind of cool, or it's like, whoa, dude, he's got the good drugs. You know, I don't know. I ain't got no drugs. Actually, one of my fans sending me some drugs. Fucking sweet, dude. Can't thank that guy enough. And by drugs, I mean a little bit of some marijuana concentrates. It's nothing bad. I need it for sleep. Like, sincerely, I can't sleep. I sleep for like an hour and I open my eyes. And the reason I chose that ping for the intro is because that's the first thing I hear every day when I wake up. Bing! 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 It's like I'm just conscious as fuck. So, yeah, hopefully I'll get some fucking weed, dude. Maybe I'll fucking smoke it on the podcast in front of y'all and you can see your boy fucking relapse and go down the path again. Next thing you know, I'm fucking shitting my pants in a dumpster fucking with needles in my arm. No, I'm just kidding. That's not how it works, kids. Marijuana's not that bad. Yeah, so it's me again. It's your boy. Got my coffee in hand. Always. Straight junking it up. I got a medium roast this time. I usually get dark roast because, you know, I ain't a bitch, but it's just not bad. It's like the Pike Place blend or some shit. I don't know. Starbucks, what up? If Starbucks could send me free coffee and Snuff Company could send me free snuff and then fucking listeners send me free weed, I'll do this podcast till I die of old age and all my needs will be met. Yeah. Alright, so the theme of today's podcast is something I carry with me deep in my heart of hearts, something all of you should, something that clearly, at least the people I've met in my life, only a few of you have, and there is only 4 people come to mind, and it's not the same 4 people that I mentioned before that have helped me, because 2 of those 4 people that have helped me in the past, dead to me. I'll address them, calling out people, you know, pulling no punches, fucking naming names, blaming fuckers, you know, like, fuck you sometimes, you know, because I'm loyal to a fault. My loyalty's got me in sticky situations, and the only thing that has gotten me in this current situation I'm in is that I was loyal to a wrong person when I should have been loyal to this bitch that was loyal to me my whole fucking life. So, I'll address all of this. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just keep talking about loyalty. It's really important because, like, it's invaluable to know, like, you know, when you know your friends got your back, you know, that's good, right? But to know that, like, when you're fucking down and out, that somebody might bust through the fucking wall and save your life because they fucking know, like, that's loyalty, you know? Like, fucking Kool-Aid Man style, like, what the fuck, I heard my homie was down, you know? That's the type of shit I'm talking about. there's people I'm fucking willing to die for. There's people I'm fucking willing to kill for. And every day the list gets lower and lower. Speaking of lists, I'm feeling really lucky lately, you know? I'm feeling very blessed. I feel like I'm on the right path. I'm sober. I'm smart. I get smarter every day. I got a bunch of books, dude. I came up on a lot of cool books in this abandoned house I fucking found. And, like, some of them are, like, really, like, literally, they're classic novels. But most of the cool ones are nonfiction books, so, like, they actually, like, get me smart in my head. One of them I found, this is only, like, the real diehard people that are fans of the shit I'm a fan of will get this. This book, Dr. Zhivago. Oh! I got Dr. Zhivago, dude. Isn't that cool? A lean night. But yeah, I got a lot of really cool books, guys, and I love books. Books are so underrated. Like, I could throw this fucking iPad in a river and not give a fuck, but, like, if somebody took all my books, I would cry. Straight up. That was the hardest thing I had to, before I moved out of Indiana, I had to get rid of all my stuff, and the books were the hardest thing that I had to get rid of, because it was like, these are books, you know? But the books I had then was a shitty collection of books. They were mostly nonfiction, but they were just about dumb shit, you know? And now the books I'm getting are really cool. I got one on ESP, which I'm really digging. I got a lot of just like history books and shit like that. I really like these books I got. So yeah. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. To quote the boy Kendrick, who, if you ain't on fucking Kendrick, if you ain't riding his dick, dude, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you, dude. He's fucking killing the game. He's, you know, I mean, Eminem's always, first CD I ever bought was Marshall Mathers LP when I was 10 years old. Eminem's always going to be, in my head, the greatest rapper ever, but, you know, he kind of fell off a little bit. Like, he ain't really put nothing good out in like 5 years, so, Kendrick is the future, straight up, dude. That dude is so original. His flow's ever changing. His voices are always changing, and his fucking metaphors are on point. And you know the dude's a fucking dude from Compton who made it up out the hood and ain't ever fucking looking back, and because he's a smart guy, you know. I love Kendrick Lamar. So yeah, loyalty. I got a list, like I said, and this list is of people who I considered to be my best friends. When I went to jail in Summit County, Colorado, they give you your phone. They're like, take all the phone numbers you want out of it, write them down, because you're not allowed back in your phone after we book you. And I was like, alright. Wrote down like 10, 15 fucking phone numbers. Called all these people. Like 5 of them answered the phone. Some of them stopped answering. By the end of it, there was only 3 phone numbers that were of any use to me. Seriously. My mother, my homie, and the girl that was my girlfriend at the time that was fucking not being very loyal. Let me put it that way. And, yeah, so loyalty's huge. I have a list of people who, my bail to get me out of jail, altogether, it was like, I got the judge to lower my bail to like $1,200, but you only got to pay like fucking 10% or 15%. Anyway, it was like $120 to get me out of jail. I got the homie to throw down half of it, and I know he made contact to a bunch of you guys to try to get the rest of it. And all of you, it's like Gilly the Kid said, all of a sudden I then came across a few haters want to see me locked up because they read the newspapers. Fuck them. You guys heard a story. You didn't even hear my side of the story. You didn't even know why I did what I did or the fucking history behind it. So you, because you're fucking, all you guys had to do was throw down like $10 a piece, dude. But you're fucking greed to that money, or you're wanting to teach me a lesson like you're my fucking daddy. Whatever your fucking reason was, you're not fucking loyal. And you're fucking dead to me. You're not dead to me. I'll still holler at y'all. But when I fucking come up, when I get mine, you ain't getting a fucking crumb. I can't wait to blow up and act like I don't know y'all. For real. Fuck you. Haters. Yeah, I'm feeling a little vengeful today. I'm sorry. A little evil, maybe. I got God in my corner. I can't lose. I can't fucking die, guys. Like, straight up fucking heroin couldn't kill me. Speedballs couldn't kill me. The fucking Aryan Brotherhood couldn't kill me. Fucking ice storms while I'm sleeping in a stick fort couldn't kill me. I can't die because I got God in my corner. I can only die when He wants me to die. So, with that being said, fuck all y'all. Don't need you. I got my mama. I got my homies. I got my brothers. I got my fucking Lord. All I need. Fuck you. Yeah, so with that being said, I'm going to call out some people who I've already forgiven them. And I've reached out, and they don't want none of it. They don't want, they're not, they're holding a grudge when I was holding on to the loyalty I had for them. So, when I made the first episode of this podcast, I made 3 rules. No family, which means don't tell any stories involving your family. No lies. And no dropping names if it could get people in trouble. So, those are my 3 rules. So I'm about to break one of those rules. How do I want to do this? How about like this? Brandon Mobley, Reva Tarr. I trusted you with literally a box of my keepsakes. Everything that my grandparents had gathered while they traveled the world, everything that their parents had given them, my family Bible. My great-grandfather was a preacher, my grandfather was a preacher. You decided to take those items and put them in a fire. You burned my family Bible, you burned my history. And for that, I forgave you. Because I love you. Both of you. And you still couldn't find it in your tiny little fucked up hearts to forgive me. They did all this because of a conversation we had on the phone where I was fucked up on drugs and I said some fucked up shit to these people. But also, I'd been doing that like on and off for like a fucking week. Like it was part of like they should have expected some shit to come their way eventually. And the reason it was easy for me to forgive them is because they were on fucked up drugs too. Brandon and Reva, we guys know these guys, right? They're fucking cool, good people. We love them. They're our best friends. They are fucking crackheads. Some fucking rock-smoking fucking motherfuckers. Yeah. There's your fucking call in the press, dude. Fuck them. Fuck you. Over it. Let me define crackhead, because they argue, we're not crackheads, we're just people that smoke crack cocaine. And it's like, okay, but you smoke it like every weekend. Yeah, you're not fucking selling your TV for it, but every time you fucking get some liquor in you, you're like, you know, fuck you, you fucking crackheads. Whew, feels good. I felt good. You guys are off the team. Haha. My dream when I blow up and act like I don't know nobody, I'm going to get a tour bus. And I'm going to get everybody that was loyal. Like I said, so far I've only got like 4 people. And I really ain't trying to find new friends. So I got my family and like 4 homies. And there's a guy I'm going to pick to drive the bus because you need a sober driver. And this guy, he's a good guy. I would love to pay him a fucking $100,000 a year to drive my fucking bus all around the country. And he's sober. And he's a decent driver. So, that guy's going to be my driver. And, I'm just going to put him in a bit bad situation because he's always like pro-police, like arguing for the police in my favor, but we're going to be like straight like smoking blunts and fucking getting wasted on the back of this bus, and it's like, bro, if you want to fucking keep your fucking baller job, you got to keep your fucking mouth shut. Fuck the police. It's going to be fun. I love these guys. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a fucking tour bus. Everybody's going to have a fucking room where if you don't even feel like being social, you can just fuck off, dude, and it's going to be like, we're going to have a refrigerator full of 40s and a fucking vending machine full of fucking fresh blunts, and there's just going to be like a fucking giant trash bag full of dank buds, you know? And we'll fucking stop everywhere we want to eat. We'll do whatever the fuck we want to do. We'll park wherever we want to park. We'll fucking go sit on top of Mount Rushmore and fucking smoke fatties, dude. Because this is America, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. We're going to have a nice little stash box where we can hide all this shit, vacuum sealed, where no cops will be able to find shit. Also, it's going to be in there some fucking guns, dude. Fucking talking, you know, AKs, ARs, Mossbergs, what? You know, for real. I'm a fucking gangster, guys, and I'm an American, and I'm gonna live my fucking dreams. You just watch. I'm on the come up. I feel so fucking lucky. I got several hustles in my head. After I film this podcast, I'm going straight to somewhere. I'm coming up on a fucking $100 real quick. It's bulletproof plan. And then I've got other plans to come up on like lots and lots of money, you know. And if I just get my hands on fucking 10 G's, I'm fucking smart, dude. And I don't have a fucking drug problem anymore. So it's not like I'm gonna fucking just blow it all on fucking heroin. Like, I'm gonna turn that 10 to 100, that 100 to a million. I'm gonna ball fucking hard, yo. And I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna scoop up only the people that deserve it. And then we're gonna drive around to the other people and we're gonna laugh at them. And we're gonna call them poor and peasants. And we're gonna fucking piss on their yard and fucking burn out on my fucking tour bus and then leave. And when they call the cops, I'll just fucking be like, I'll see you in court. It's a lawsuit. It ain't nothing but some cash, homie. Haha, bitch. Can't wait to laugh at all you motherfuckers. For real. Because I'm doing good and I'm smart. I'm smarter than... I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I've met very few people smarter than me. Only 2 people come to mind that are actually... 3 people come to mind that are on my level, that are friends of mine. And those 3 people on the team, you know? Because they're smart. And they understand. And it's not like if you cross me once, you're not off the team. It's if you're not willing to give me a second chance. That's what I'm talking about. And there's people that are. And there's people that have. And there's very few of them. And there's some people that they never even gave me a second chance because I never ruined the first chance with them. And those are the fucking important ones. You know. But, yeah. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. I cannot wait. I can't wait to blow up and act like I don't know y'all. Alright. So, that's loyalty for you. So yeah, story time, guys. This is like, I'm about to tell you about the fucking heart of a hustler, yo. Me, Odysseus. So I told you in the last podcast, I used to work third shift at a gas station. And it's when I was in Indiana, where the minimum wage is like $7.25 still. Like, what the fuck, first of all. And I was working third shift at a gas station right off the side of the interstate, dude. And it's like, any fucking day, dude, somebody could just come in and put a fucking pistol in my head. And fucking, you know, pow! That's what I get. And so, because of that risk, they pay you more. They pay you $0.25 more an hour. That's the hazard pay of, hey, you might get shot in the fucking face. You get $7.50 an hour. Fuck you, dude. This place just abused the shit out of me. I was the only guy that worked there. They were all a bunch of girls. So, like, whenever, like, scheduling problems come up, all these girls, and I'm just like, fucking take your lumps like a man, dude, whatever. So I ended up working, like, Christmas Eve, Christmas, fucking all these fucking days nobody wanted to fucking work. And I was like, fuck this, dude. I started drinking at work. I was, straight stealing beers. Like, fuck you. It's not on camera. Do something. You know, I didn't give a fuck, guys. I still don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck, if you ain't noticed. So yeah. So I'm sitting there. And like I said, it's right off the interstate. So everybody that lived in the country that would go to Indianapolis to get their drugs, they would stop in here. And it was like their little gas station in the way, get their gas and shit. So people would come in and they'd see me and like I told you last podcast, people just like assume I'm a druggie, dude. So they'd be like, giving me drugs, dude, like hard drugs for free. So I ended up back on drugs because I was working at this place, like, effectively, for real. And these people came in, and they were like, I started buying drugs off them. So that's how I got hooked back on heroin. Because I did take I told you I took 2 breaks off the shit in my period. And so I start thinking, like, fuck, dude, like I'm saying, I barely make enough money to pay my bills. I don't make enough money to pay my bills. I am consistently racking up debt at the place I live. Consistently. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta hustle. I can't afford to be doing dope and not pay my bills. So I started hustling. And what I was doing is, this is gonna sound somewhat racist, and it's not. Black people like menthol cigarettes. That's fucking, oh god, fucking take me to jail for fucking hate speech. It's fucking true, they do. Specifically Newports. I like Newports. Whenever I don't know what kind of cigarettes I want at the gas station, I get Newports because my fucking dead homie Perry smoked them, and it's like R.I.P. You know, fucking I remember you, and you're living on through me. I think that's why I'm like wild and not like a motherfucker lately, is because that fucking dead hood rat lives in my heart, dude. You know, so it's like, what'd you say, motherfucker? Wap, 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 wap. For real, that's me now. I can't help it. But yeah. So knowing that, because all my drug dealers were black dudes in the hood, you know, which I'm not blaming that. Like, there's social pressure for them to be drug dealers, dude. Imagine if like people came up to you and it's like, hey, can you get any hard drugs? Like, after you said no like 5 times, you'd be like, damn, dude, I could have made fucking $500 today, you know? I'm gonna fucking get me some hard drugs. Next time somebody asks me, I'm gonna say, yeah, I got you. You know, like, you're dumb not to sell drugs, dude, for real. And so I was like, well, Newports are worth their weight in gold in the hood, dude. And so the gas station, the cigarettes are all on camera, but the cartons of them aren't on camera. The cartons are in a drawer that's not on the camera. So I was just hustling these fucking cartons out of there, dude. I'd get off work, go straight to the hood, 10 packs, get me a half gram of dope, dude. It was a fucking sweet hustle, dude. Free fucking heroin every day. Me and my fucking girl at the time, who we were doing dope. It was sad, but like, it was like, I felt like a baller, dude, you know? Like, I was just trying to make enough money to pay my bills, get a little high, and fucking, you know, be able to fucking buy my girls some Taco Bell and shit, you know? But I couldn't, because the fucking place didn't pay me shit. So I had to fucking start hustling. And I did. And I'm fucking, it was tight. I felt good about it. Until they were like, yeah, so there's like $500 in cigarettes missing, and we're pretty sure it was you. And because one day I got greedy and I stole all of the cartons, so I had to actually take the packs that were on camera, so they caught me. Because I was being a dope head. I was like, I gotta have some dope today. I had to pay all that money back, by the way, or else I was gonna be a felon. So thank you for the people that fucking spotted me the cash. I was like, listen, dude, I get another fucking check in a week, but they need the money today, and I'm gonna be a felon. They're gonna take away my fucking right to bear arms, my right to vote, all because I stole some cigarettes, you know? Like, fuck you. So yeah, I paid that money back, paid my dues, didn't go to jail. It was cool. And then, yeah. I miss that girl a lot, guys. That's like the only thing that like really fucks with me still. I'll tell you another story about how a Four Loko pretty much ruined Christmas the other day. Four Lokos are fucked up, dude. There's a reason they tried to make those illegal, dude, because they got so much caffeine in them and the alcohol, and they're 12% alcohol, so it's like a can of like fucking wine. And I got the Four Loko Gold, which is actually 14% alcohol. Tastes like a Red Bull. Like, you're like, go, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. And then that fucking caffeine wears off, and so there's no upper anymore. You're just blackout drunk walking around. I made a fucking fool of myself, dude. Fucking told a bunch of people, a bunch of fucked up things in my family, and ran off and was like, I'm gonna fucking, and I just ran off and I passed out in the woods, dude. I woke up with no fucking shoes on in the woods, dude. Like, I don't know, I had to go back and find my boots the next day. Like, I couldn't, and this iPad too, dude. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how do you lose the shoes on your feet, you know? Like, they were laced up boots. Like, how'd they even come off? When I found them the next day, they were in a hole, dude. And it's like, oh, I fucking fell in this hole, dude. And, like, all my shit spilled out. And I just fucking, like, blacked out in a hole in the woods. Like, I gotta die. It was crazy. But yeah, so I come home. My family's all super concerned. Like, what the fuck, dude? You've been gone for 3 hours. I was like, I fucking fell in a hole in the woods. Sorry, guys. Alcohol wore off. Felt like an idiot. Four Lokos, no joke. 'Twas the night before Christmas. And all through the house, I popped a Four Loko, and I don't know, couldn't rhyme anything. Sorry. But yeah. So yeah, there's my stories from the hood. There's my story about how I almost ruined Christmas. But the next day I made it up, dude. It was like time to make dinner, and I was like, I'll make dinner, guys, don't worry about it. I made these bomb-ass fajitas, dude, like diced up chicken, diced up steak, fucking homemade guacamole, fucking diced up onions and bell peppers. Like, it was a fucking fire-ass fajita buffet, dude. And, like, I did all of it. Like, oh, it was so good. I've never made something, like, pretty much from scratch that ended up tasting so fucking delicious. Like, everybody was like, well, fuck, dude. Like, we almost hated you and told you never to come back, but if we would have done that, we wouldn't have this fucking fajita dinner. Like, I pretty much made it up. Except for like some of the things I said, people, it's hard to forget. They will though, especially when you factor in that I was drunk and really sad. But the thing that kicked me off that made me so sad was like, you know, like I got a good head on my shoulders. I'm really smart. I'm facing the right direction. I got plans up for my life, but there's one thing missing, dude. And it's my fucking lady, dude. Like, I miss this bitch so much. And it's like, she don't even have to be my girlfriend, but like, she needs to be my fucking friend at least. Like I've known her since I was like fucking 14, so now half my life, dude. And it's like, I miss her a lot. To me, she's the most beautiful girl in the world. Like, if I had to draw a blueprint of like my dream girl, you know, fucking nice fit body, perfect sized tits, nice firm ass, you know, brunette hair, bright blue eyes. Like, she's beautiful. I love her. And she's fucking really smart, just like me. And but she's like really immaturely funny, just like me. So like, we can laugh about the dumbest shit and then talk about the smartest shit. Like, we get along really well. And I fucking damn near, I think I might have blew it when I was in Colorado, because she fucking came looking for me. And I shot her down hard. And I wanted to do that because she'd fucked me over a couple times in the past, like really done me dirty, like made me leave with a fucking shattered heart, you know? And it felt good to hurt her, that's not nice. I should have been the bigger man. So yeah, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, homie, and I miss you, and I know I just gotta sit around and be patient, because I know how you operate, and I know that it's gotta be done on your terms. Like, I gotta wait for you to calm down, which is exactly what she told me the day, like, when that shit happened. I was like, what? So we get in a little fight, and now it's over? And she's like, just give me some time to cool down. But I didn't, because I was like, fuck this, I'm done waiting, I'm done doing shit on your fucking terms. And I didn't let it cool down, and I made it get worse. And it got so worse to the point where we had to go our separate ways, so. So hopefully, you see this, you see that I'm fucking, you're the only thing missing from my life, baby. Like, for real. I miss you. Be my fucking friend, dude. Be my friend, or I'll release all the pictures I have of you. I'm just kidding, I'd never do that. But be my friend, send me more pictures, because you hot, bitch. Alright, so, yeah. I'm trying to make these podcasts a little bit shorter. So I'm going to dive into current events, alright, guys? Current events. What's been in the news? Israel. Donald Trump and Israel. And like I said, I hated Donald Trump when he got elected. Like, before he got elected, I was like, fuck this guy, I can't believe it. Ah, no way, bad dream, bad dream. And the dude keeps kind of just, you know, month by month getting my approval on things. And his stance on Israel, a lot of people, they're not pro-Israel. They're pro-Palestine. Or they're not even pro-Palestine. They're just like, it's not our problem. We shouldn't be over there bossing people around. And it's like, here's the thing. The people aren't pro-Israel because they're like, we stole their land from Palestine. That was Palestine's land. And it's like, yeah, it was when we took it. But the reason we took it was a good reason. And Palestine stole it from Israel. You know, it was Israel's land first. So if you're pro-Palestine, then you should be pro-genocide of the Native American Indians, because this is America's land now. If somebody came and took it from us, you'd be like, whoa, this is America's land. But no, it wasn't. It was the Native Americans' land first, when we took it from them. It was Israel's land first, and somebody took it from them. And the reason we gave it back to them is because after World War II, there were so many displaced Jews who, they didn't fucking feel quite at home back in their countries. They're like, hey, yeah, I don't want to go back there where they put us all in a fucking circle and fucking gassed us and shit, you know? Like, fuck that. I don't feel welcome there anymore. So we gave them back their old house. The house that God built. They are God's chosen people. Don't get it fucking twisted. The Jews, even though they don't follow Jesus, they are God's chosen people. And that is the Holy Land. And if you think all this shit isn't a fucking holy war and it's about territory, you're fucking dumb as fuck. Follow back their religions. They are both Abrahamic religions, is how they're referred to, which means they both believe in the God of Abraham. Allah and the Christian God is the same. It's just the fucking Muslims are retarded and get shit twisted. and they think the wrong things about their God, but they're effectively the same God. Abraham had 2 sons, Isaac and Ishmael. Isaac was a fairly decent fella. Ishmael was a piece of shit. He was referred to as a wild ass of a man, and God banished him to the desert. That's where all the Arabs came from. So they got beef with Christians because we think that they're fucking retarded people. And I mean, yeah, you're really disproving those stereotypes, aren't you? Fucking blowing up, fucking putting bombs on your fucking kids' chests and sending them into cafes. Yeah, you're not fucking crazy fucking wild asses of men, are you? You fucking... I'm really starting not to like these Muslims. I'm sorry, guys. I tried to see it from their perspective, but when you think about it, like, I don't hate Muslims. I hate the Islamic faith. Because those Muslims hate these fucking terrorists more than we do. Imagine if you actually lived in the city where that shit was happening. You know, you go get some fucking goat milk and come back and your fucking house got blew up. You're like, oh, goddamn it, ISIS again, you know? like they hate it just as much as we do. So it's these people taking their faith way too serious, taking their faith the wrong way, being part of the wrong faith. And I hate to say that, because who am I to judge? But when's the last time you saw fucking Christians blow up a fucking building, you know? It doesn't happen that often. You know? It just doesn't. We don't do that shit. We stand outside with picket signs. Like, that's the worst, dude, is Christians do, is, like, say some really fucked up shit to your face. But they also say it to your face. They don't blow up your fucking building and then be like, we claim that we did this. You know, like, fucking cowards, dude. Anybody that doesn't show up to a fair fight's a fucking pussy, alright? That's what I got to say. So fuck you, ISIS. Yeah, I'm recording this from an undisclosed location. I'm not revealing where I'm from, but that's because fucking punk police are chasing me. I ain't scared of a fucking single terrorist, dude. I'll look you in your fucking fucked up little inbred eyes and I'll fucking beat you to death. You try to kill my fucking friend, you're trying to fucking take away my rights, and I'll fuck you up. That's what's up. Fuck ISIS. I got a really funny ISIS story that I might tell some other time on the podcast. That's really funny, and it makes me look like a fucking... I'm the butt of the joke in it. So it's like, I have to tell everybody that story, because it's fucking hilarious. A few people know it, and they're probably like, no way, there's no way he's going to tell it, because it's so embarrassing on my end. But no, I've had a conversation with ISIS. They targeted me, and I bit the bait, and then some fucking crazy shit happened. It's a crazy story. I'm gonna leave you with a cliffhanger on that. So yeah. Current events. Yeah, Donald Trump moved the embassy